I will always be a sucker for Indian movies and what they represent. Indian storytellers for several decades have loved to tell stories with the help of characters, a premise, like every other industry in the world, but also song and dance. Where modern day hipsters might find these aspects corny or over the top, I will always be a fan of how some creators in the country meticulously design the edit where the song seemed to be an integral part of the film, sometimes even telling more than what could be communicated through dialogues. Where the channel has previously discussed the most complex choreography in Hindi films and even some of the most underrated dance pieces, this video is dedicated to the songs that convey more than what we could have imagined, above and beyond the technicalities. There are many times songs that appear in the final edit very abruptly, not really letting us sink into the meat of the premise or the characters, because of which we as viewers feel disconnected. But the songs that I'm going to mention showcase the character arcs, important decisions by them, or substantial events in the film beautifully. So here is Tried&Refused Productions with 8 outstanding songs captured beautifully in Bollywood or Indian movies. तुझे कितना चाहने लगे in Kabir Singh. The most polarizing film that released this year was the Shahid Kapoor and Kiara Advani starrer Kabir Singh. The remake of Arjun Reddy was criticized, justifiably so, for its regressive portrayal of courting the opposite sex, but lauded, deservedly, for its acting performances and spectacular songs. You later realize that the reason for the soundtrack's brilliance are the numerous names behind it, including Mithun, Amal Malik, Vishal Mishra, and Sachit Parampara. A song, however, that perfectly fit the sequence of events in Kabir and Preeti's life that struck a massive chord with audiences was Tujhe Kitna Chahne Lage, sung by Jubin Nautiyal. A song composed and written by Mithun, the song comes at a point where Kabir has chosen to clean up his act, has confessed to his misconduct as a doctor, and the oath they stand for. Where we are bound to believe Kabir is going for a trip to self-reflect, he sees Preeti at a park, shocked at the discovery of her being pregnant. There isn't a jaw-dropping reaction or the use of a jarring sound to communicate a revelation. The song imbibes Kabir's thought process as he looks at her, a rush of emotions and things he could do right now. He believes it's best to walk away, but he can't help himself but take a second glance at her, a sense of stillness, regret of letting her go, but maybe a reminder of the beautiful relationship they shared. He, in his time alone, reflects on all the good and bad moments, but ultimately knows he has to reconnect with Preeti. A beautiful song that captures Kabir's longing for her and the onset of the big reveal of what has happened in Preeti's life all this time. Saw Dard in Jaane Man. One of the most underrated romantic comedies of the mid-2000s was the Salman Khan, Akshay Kumar and Preeti Zinta starrer Jaane Man, a movie that did dreadful business at the box office as it clashed with the Shah Rukh Khan starrer Dawn, which had more people storming into the theatres to see how Shah Rukh recreates the iconic role. Jaane Man had some beautiful moments, despite having a rather simple story. One such sequence includes the song Saw Dard, sung by Sonu Nigam and Suzanne de Mello. It effortlessly showcases the emotional state of Suhan and Agastya. Suhan, who finally gets some professional recognition, is an emotional wreck, knowing he left a loving wife and a daughter he had no idea about. Agastya, on the other hand, who is about to get married to Pia, finds it difficult to connect with her, as he successfully courted her only with the help of Suhan. The song's best moment, however, is when Suhan catches a glimpse of the soon-to-be married couple with his daughter. Not being able to bear the sight, we see Suhan run away, and a rush of uncontrollable emotions bombard Suhan as the camera pans around him on the Brooklyn Bridge. Salman really poured his heart out in this sequence. Kun Faya Kun in Rockstar. The most personal connection with a character and a story that I feel Imtiaz Ali and Ranbir Kapoor experienced was during the shooting of the 2011 film Rockstar. Janardhan is a boy who wants nothing to do with the mundane business life of his family, a man who in many ways just started running away from something he was initially obsessed with. Janardhan gets chucked out of his house due to a misconception and finds himself taking refuge in the Hazrat Nizamuddin Dargah. In a moment of solace and a place of spirituality, we see Janardhan reconnect with the craft that he pictured doing all his life, a place of no judgment and the celebration of living beyond materialistic needs. We see people in the Dargah celebrate and encourage his craft. This is the moment in the film where we truly see the transition of Janardhan becoming Jordan, a man who has an irreparable heart and has no intentions of catering to social customs, just a pure connection between him and the music. The song, sung by A.R. Rahman, Javed Ali, Mohit Chauhan and the Nizami brothers, and beautifully shot by Anil Mehta, is a visual and musical treat to the senses. The sequence provides for goosebumps in every frame. Khoon Chala in Rang De Basanti. An extremely thought-provoking and engaging film was the Rakesh Om Prakash directed film Rang De Basanti. In a shocking turn of events, we get to know that Flight Lieutenant Ajay Rathod, played by R. Madhavan, dies in a plane crash. Accusations are thrust upon the defense minister for purchasing cheap MiG-21 aircraft parts from Russia, but all the accusations are scuffed, and even more so, the actions of the Air Force pilot are ridiculed by the corrupt politician. As a sign of protest, friends, family, and thousands of others do a candle march at India Gate, celebrating Ajay's bravery and standing against the corrupt practices of the government. The song, sung by Mohit Chauhan and designed by A.R. Rahman, showcased police brutality at a peaceful protest, the revelation of how in a world of politics no one is to be trusted, and solidarity among humans irrespective of their caste or creed. The sequence is short, with many elements in the frame being hazy, to transport you to the mayhem and violence occurring, a substantial point in the film which leads to the fire burning within the group to make some drastic decisions. Kal Ho Na Ho in Kal Ho Na Ho. One of my all-time favorite romantic movies is the 2003 Nikhil Advani directed film Kal Ho Na Ho, starring Shah Rukh Khan, Saif Ali Khan and Preeti Zinta. As Aman confesses to Naina that he is married, only we the viewers know he has lied to her, as he would never want her to be with someone who might not be alive tomorrow. Aiding Rohit to court Naina, Aman pretends to be merry in the wedding celebrations. We see Naina hurting immensely in knowing that the man she truly fell head over heels for can never be with her. We see an exchange of absolute vulnerability between the two characters, knowing very well that Aman wants Naina as badly as she wants him in her life. We see him put on a brave face, walking her down the aisle to get married, on the verge of breaking down as he sees the couple getting married, and being a total wreck when the couple walks away. The inner turmoil of Aman of wanting something so bad, knowing very well it will end tragically, is perfectly showcased through this song sung by Sonu Nigam, Alka Yagnik and Richa Sharma. Aoge Jab Tum in Jab We Met. What really put Imtiaz Ali in the big leagues was the 2007 film Jab We Met, starring Kareena Kapoor and Shahid Kapoor. The movie develops in such a way where Aditya, who has always been in control of his life, finally ventures into the unknown and unexpected with the infectious and magnetic energy of Geet. Where the viewers realize Aditya has fallen in love, he takes the pragmatic step of letting her go and be with someone she has been longing for. However, Aoge Jab Tum, song sung by Rashid Khan, comes at a time of a shocking revelation that Anshuman, the man Geet left everything for, abandoned her at his doorstep. The song showcases the actual events that took place as Geet gets rejected, goes back to feel an iota of acceptance but gets ridiculed and shouted at, and ventures into a new chapter in her life. Teaching at a school while feeling completely empty inside, Aditya finds Geet and cannot recognize her. The exuberant and outgoing personality is nowhere to be seen, and here starts the transition as Aditya takes control of steering the wheel to help Geet truly find herself. Tere Naam and Varthi Tavari Vetai. In his long career, everyone agrees that Salman Khan's most impressive performance was in the 2003 film Tere Naam opposite Bhumika Chawla. The movie, which is a remake of the 1999 Tamil film Sethu, also showcases a breathtaking performance by Vikram. Considered to be one of the saddest endings in movie history, when we see Radhe escape from the mental asylum to see Nirjara and only get to know that she has taken her own life. Unwilling to bear the thought that Radhe is in the condition that he has no reason to live for anything. The point of life and relationships loses its purpose completely when its driving force is non-existent. Radhe, in seeing his only purpose, is not anymore. He loses all the drive to be a functional human. Vikram as Sethu, the direct influence of Tere Naam, also gives up. Even though the friends and family try to connect with him, wanting him to come to his senses, knowing very well their Sethu is present behind those eyes. The individual is nothing but hollow inside, walking back willingly to the vehicle that takes him back to the mental asylum. This sequence leads to its gut-wrenching pinnacle through the songs Tere Naam, sung by Udit Narayan, and Varthai Thavari Vetai, sung by Illai Raja in Sethu. Malurod Malaring in Bombay. A path-breaking Mani Ratnam film was the 1995 Tamil movie titled Bombay, a film that focused on religious disputes in the country during a very sensitive time in India, specifically after the Babri Masjid demolition. The absolute anarchy that ensued in the city of Mumbai, portrayed from the perspective of a couple, a Hindu man, a Muslim woman, and their twin sons. The couple is of the belief that they have lost everyone close to them in their life, but we get a glimpse of hope. Hope in humanity and people standing up for each other, irrespective of their religion. In the sequence of mob mentality and everyone ravaging for people's throat, we see the people stand up in solidarity and pure love for one another. This is the same time where the moving A.R. Rahman composed song Malurod Malaring, sung by Sujata Mohan and Anuradha Sriram, plays. And we see the twin sons reunite with their parents, a moment of closure for the parents that all is not lost, and even faith in humanity getting restored as people stand hand in hand among each other despite the carnage and hatred persisting and thriving around them. And that was the video, guys. Write down in the comments below if you have some songs in mind when you thought about this topic. Please don't forget to follow me on Instagram. The handle's right in front of you. Follow me at JammyPants4. Also, please support us by smashing the like button and subscribing to our channel for weekly content ahead. Thank you for watching.